Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time and I said that I would try to do as many updates as I can, but as you guys can see I couldn't. I had some complications along the way. I'm finally back home in Jacksonville, Florida. Feeling a little better. Today we'll be making my 9-day post-op. Um, Sorry, I had to rest here a little bit. I'm out of breath just talking. So, as far as before we get started, I would like for you guys to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification so you get a notification every time I do an update. So, as far as the journey I've been on this week and few days, um, it's been really tough, guys. The first day, um, well, I went in, as you've seen in my last videos. If you haven't, so do see the last videos before, and I'm gonna try to show you a little bit of how I'm looking so far, as far as 9 days post-op. I don't know if I can show you guys much because then I'm naked, I don't got any panties, and not gonna be putting that all up there because I have family members that do follow me and do see my videos. um and I'm just not gonna do that for respect of them and for respect of my fiance. Okay. um but I will show you guys as much. Sorry, I got a text. I will show you guys as much as I can, I promise. But anyways, so first day out of surgery, which was the last video, I gave you guys a quick little update and you seen how I was kind of in meds, the Percocet pain medicine that they give you. Unfortunately I had to stop that first day because the second day when I went back for my massages, she noticed I didn't notice at that time because I was still under the anesthesia and of the effects of the Percocet. So I was kind of numb, because that's what the Percocet does. It numbs you the part of pain in your brain. So that's why you don't really feel pain when you're on Percocets. You feel just, if anything, you feel a little bit sore, but not something that you will notice. That's why you see girls moving up and around, because they have their Percocets. Um, some don't. Some just handle the pain and just doesn't hurt them. So, it all depends. Everybody's unique. But so that first day, you seen on my last video how I was acting. I was very bloody. Which is not bloody. It's just, I guess they injecting you a few liquids for your fat to melt, I guess, or to be easier to suck out, and also so you don't get infected inside, and of course the anesthesia, and plus the fluids that your body does naturally. So that's everything that comes out of you, and just with a little bit of blood. And one of those liquids that they inject in you is kind of like a reddish orangey color, very close to blood, which is why it looks so bloody. But anyways, that first day, it was fine. The second day, I went for my first massage. Let me tell you guys, this massage, my first 5 or 6 massages were hell. Those massages are so painful. Like from 1 to 10, I will give it a 20. Like, I've never felt the pain so bad in my life, you know. But and in Miami, New Life, I feel like so I had 3 different ladies who did my massages, and 2 of them, I believe, her name is Haiti, and the other one was Olga or Oida or something like that. I don't remember the last one, but those 2, Haiti was okay, The other one was way too freaking tough. She was too tough. She was, very nice, but she was too tough. Like, I know you're supposed to squeeze me and, do your massages, but she was going above and beyond, like a little too hard when it's, I'm bruised up, I'm swollen, I just got a surgery, my body just went to a shock. You're supposed to do your massages, yes, but out of every girl that I had, none of them massaged me as hard as she did. Like, she was going in at it. Like, I don't even think somebody that is okay would even tolerate how hard she would massage. Um, Haiti, which is the cousin of the first one, she was okay. She massaged me fine. It's just that I felt like she didn't know what she was doing. She just ended up putting me in the little machine to compress, compress, compress for like 15, 20 minutes. And then she would massage my stomach like downwards and just let whatever would fall out of my hole fall out. And the last one was the best one. She was all hands on. She put me on the table and she put like hot cocoa on my back and started massaging my back. When she went to massage my front, fortunately she couldn't because I started getting lightheaded. Because of how much pain I was going through. I told you guys in my first video or my second, I have very low pain tolerance. I do not like pain. I don't like anything that has to do with pain, honestly. Like, I woke up and I was fine. The second day when I did the massage, I was like, what the hell did I do to myself? I couldn't do it. But Oida, whatever her name is, she was the one that found out. She was the one that did my first massage the second day after, and she seen that I have rash everywhere. Like, I don't know if you can see in camera, but like I don't think you can see it anymore because it's kind of gone. But like I have some uneven skin patches that look like bruises all over my body, but they're not. Like, they were worse than this. Like, they were like a whole bunch of little bumps. Like, it was an actual rash all over my body. It was red. And when the effects of the anesthesia and the Percocets wore off, I was so damn itchy and I couldn't scratch because I couldn't feel my skin. Because this part, the torso, the part that you get lipo, you don't feel, well, it's not that you don't feel, like, you feel sore, but it's it's a weird feeling because like you touch it and you can feel that you're touching, but you feel like you're not touching a part of you, but at the same time you are. I don't know how to explain it, guys. It's weird. It's like when a part of your body falls asleep and you touch it and you know that it's your leg, you know you're feeling your leg, but you don't feel it that much. It's kind of like a weird feeling, that on top of being sore and in pain. um as of right now, I would say my pain level is like from 1 to 10. I would say probably like a, when I'm still laying in bed, it's a 0. But when I try to get up and use my strength, or when I'm trying to walk, I will give it like a 3, probably like a 2.5 to a 3. Yeah. Um. Anyway, so after she seen my rash, she told my fiance about it, and he asked her what could it be. So then she said, well, I don't know, because it could be that she's allergic to the anesthesia because the anesthesia is still in her body, or it could be that and excuse the mess, guys, that's a whole nother story. Like, I have not been able to take a shower. I took probably like 2 showers, and after that I haven't been able to take a shower. Tomorrow hopefully is my first day, or today I'm gonna see, trying to take a shower, a good shower, because I've been just taking showers with a bowl of water, a few scoops of water, and some towels, you know, kind of like how people would take showers in the back days. Um, so she told my fiance about the rash, and then she said that we will have to get some cortisona. Let me see if I have it here. No, I don't have it here. But anyways, it's something like, it's an ointment pretty much like this, like the Aquaphor, but it's white, and it's supposed to be for the itch, and for when people have an itch or a rash, eczema, etc. So we went ahead and bought that, and then Benadryl. When I tell you, Benadryl has been my best friend, it has been my best friend. I was in pain and I had to take all that pain in because I was allergic to the meds. That first day, she told me, okay, when you go home later on the day, try to take a shower. So I did. I went in to take a shower like around 7 at night, and When I went to go take a shower, uh, took everything off and took a minute, you know. I hopped in the shower and the water was kind of hot. First tip I'm gonna give you guys: when you go to take a shower on the first 2 weeks that um, you're still healing, do not take a hot shower. Do not take any. If you see smoke coming, some type of smoke coming out of the water, don't take a shower like that because you will get lightheaded and you might pass out. Especially that's very dangerous, especially if you don't have anybody in the shower with you. I was okay because I have my fiance with me. He reacted fast, but if not, honey, you don't want to fall on your new booty because I would just create an indent, probably even more bruising, more pain, and then it's just even more time to recover and heal. So, just be very cautious about that. um, but anyways, so my fiance took everything off. He seen the rash everywhere, so he went ahead and hot me in the shower, and it was kind of hot, not too hot, but it was hot. Um, and I was fine for like the first 3 minutes, and then he told me I started feeling lightheaded. So I'm like, baby, I don't feel good. He's like, what are you feeling? Are you okay? I'm like, baby, I don't feel good. I feel like I'm gonna faint. I'm starting to feel lightheaded, and I've never fainted in my life ever. Um, so it was very weird, a weird feeling for me. Like it literally felt like all the blood from my head rushed down to my body and everything started throbbing, and next thing you know I'm just lightheaded. I feel like my head is about to explode and I'm about to go down. So I told him it's hot in here, I can't breathe. And then he put cold water on my chest and on my neck, and then he got some cotton swabs that he had already on top of the toilet, to waiting for if I was to faint, because they told her that it's a big possibility that I would get lightheaded and faint because it's my first time taking my bra off and taking a shower. Um, but anyways, he went ahead and put the one alcohol wipe back here, and he put another one under my nose, and then he started rubbing my chest with alcohol. Um, and I was okay. I didn't get to faint. Um, I kind of woke up like actually like got better like 3 minutes later, and then he continued to give me a shower and to wash me and whatnot, which we haven't been using that antibacterial, so because that dries your skin out. I'm very picky with my skin, and it was drying my skin out. And I cannot put any lotion on at the moment because of all the stuff that they already were putting on my body. So I was just using a normal bar soap. Um, so he would take that and give me a shower. I got out, and the first time, guys, it was so hard putting my bra on. It was so painful. I swear to you, we were struggling with the bra for like 2 hours. Honestly, like 2 hours. Um, it was painful. It was hard. And eventually you will get the trick of it. Like now we just slip it up and line everything up and we're good to go. Um, but those first few days it's hard until you get the hang of it. Um, but anyways, after that I didn't have much to update except my stomach. I had my CBD gummies were out, so I wasn't taking my CBD gummies anymore, which is one of the things that were helping with the pain. Now that I couldn't take any pain meds, so I switched it for Tylenol, but Tylenol can only do so much. Like to me, Tylenol extra strength and PM weren't weren't strong for me. Like I don't know why, but I still felt the pain. They weren't doing a difference to me at all, like at all. So what I did was, I tried to deal with the pain, and I could barely sleep. I didn't sleep. Mostly, I could tell you that I slept 30 minutes every 2 hours that I had to walk because I had to get up and walk every 2 hours. A lot of, well, of course, at night when it's time to go to sleep, you go to sleep and that's done. But me and my fiance decided not to do that and still keep walking every 2 hours and wake up every 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours, because we didn't want to um, get blood clots or anything, especially since I wasn't in pain medicine or all that stuff. Um, what else? Yeah, so that's what I did, and then there wasn't much to update except I lost my appetite. The third day, I got to have my first bowel movement, and I don't know how to tell you guys this, but it's uncomfortable. It's very an uncomfortable feeling. You get dirtied everywhere. You need big packs of baby wipes because it's a mess. It's a mess. Remember, your cheeks are hard as concrete and compressed, and that stuff is just slipping out. So you can only imagine. To pee, I use this. It's a urinal. That's, if you can see water, it's because I cleaned it. But it's a urinal. You pretty much put this big part on the top of your hoo-ha, and this goes at the end. I hold it like this. I hold it like this, kind of like cuff it, and then cuff down, and hold this part in so I don't pee on myself, and then hold with my palm this part up so everything just falling, has no escape outside, because if not, you will pee your faja a lot, and it took me a while to get the hang of that. So don't feel bad if you pee on your faja, because it's something that it's gonna happen. I'm still peeing on my faja sometimes, so. But that's why you need to have more than one faja, because when you go to take a shower, you need to change out of that dirty faja, and you need to put on a clean one, and then put the other one to dry, to wash and dry. Which, by the way, they air dry. You cannot put them in a dryer, but you could wash them in the machine. And to use the restroom to go number 2, I used a rolled up towel. So what I will do is I would put it in half like this. Then I will put end to end like so, and then you just roll downwards all the way down, and you have this roll. This is like if it was a BBL pillow or whatever, it works fine. You get this, you put it onto your thighs. A lot of people do it facing the toilet backwards. For some reason, that doesn't work for me. It's very uncomfortable. I don't feel like I got control, so I don't like it. But what I'll do is I'll put it on the front of the tip of the toilet. Of course, I lift both of the lids. I put them both up. I put this on the tip of it, and just put my thighs and do my business. Leaning forward, holding on to somebody, or which is my fiance, I hold on to him. Very uncomfortable, guys, because that's something I never thought I would do, but I did. You need all the help you need. Or if not, I would just hold on to this little thing where you put towels. I will hold on to that and to the wall, and just kind of lean forward and do your business. Then stand up and wipe yourself, because I still cannot lean back more than I could before, but you still can't do it. So you have to kind of like bend and wipe that way as clean as you can. Try not to get it on your hoo-ha, because you'll get infection. So make sure you clean very well. That's why you need a lot of wipes. I know it's TMI, but if you're gonna think about getting this surgery, you will go through it, and it's something that a lot of people don't talk about, but it's something that I was always searching, and I probably found like 1 or 2 videos of people that were talking about it, but they wouldn't talk about it in so much detail. So that's what I did. I have not gotten to use stool softeners, because of course the stool softener, a lot of people use it because they're constipated due to the Percocets. I didn't, unfortunately, I wasn't able to use the Percocets. So that's why I'm still going every day to the restroom normally. So yeah, that's pretty much the updates that I had as far as last week. I also, Guys, this is probably like the worst thing that I went through. I scared everybody at home. Sunday when we came back to Jacksonville, I was fine. Um, we came back to Jacksonville and I came home. I was fine. My family came to visit me to see how I was doing. And, my grandma seen me and she was just like, no, you're not staying here alone. And my sister-in-law was like, no, you're not staying here alone. You need to be surrounded by other people other than your Danny, which is my fiance. You need to be surrounded by other people than him to help you out because what's gonna happen when he goes back to work and you're alone, not only that, but if something wants to happen to you, how can he handle it on his own? So I was just no, I was thinking about it because I like my privacy. I was so tired of being an Airbnb in somebody else's house that I wanted to be in my own house. But they're family, so it's my fiance's family, so I consider them family. And so I accepted to go ahead and come to their home and stay in their home for as long as I could, and as long as I'm okay to, be alone. So I'm here. But that same day, I decided to take a shower, and it didn't. Hola, mi ma.
Hija,
Dime.
¿qué estás haciendo?
Nada, haciendo un update en YouTube.
Te voy a calentar un poco
¿De qué?
de sopa.
Está bien, dame un segundito porque tengo el estómago un poco trancado
Sí,
ahora.
pero
Yo te dejo
¿qué tiempo más o menos?
como en una hora y media. Lo que sí me podría comer una gelatina.
Una gelatina,
Sí.
te la traigo entonces.
Sí.
Ya.
Gracias, Mima. Yeah, sorry about that. I got out of it. That's my grandma. Mima is my fiance's grandma, but she's my grandma. And she's the one that's taking care of me and feeding me and all that stuff. She feeds me every 2 hours, guys. I think I'm definitely feeding my fat, that's for sure. But I wasn't eating before, and she's the one that got me to eat because she started off slow, so she knows what she's doing. Let me close the door real quick. But anyways, so that day we came here, we unpacked, we did everything we needed to do. I'm currently staying in my sister-in-law's bedroom and her husband's because they got the biggest, lowest bed. I don't feel like lifting my legs up. Well, now I do. I'm gonna try to switch rooms today to my nephew's room, but yeah, I needed that bed. That bed is amazing, guys. Yeah, they have this Tempur-Pedic bed that goes up and down, and it was like $4,000 for that mattress and whatnot, and it's amazing. But anyways, point is that I tried to take a shower that day. Now before I took a shower, I smoked from a vape some weed, and because I was in pain and I was tired of the Tylenol not doing anything, and I was good, no pain. I was moving a little bit better because I couldn't really feel the pain in my body. I was hungry, I was good. And then, so this is the shower I've been taking showers in. Well, took the first shower and haven't taken a shower since then. I've just been baby wipes and cloths and whatnot. So there, the thing for turn the knob to turn on the water, that is broken. The little girl, my niece, broke it.
¿Me lo vas a comer aquí mismo?
Sí, me lo como aquí mismo. Gracias, Mima. So I need some yellow. Excuse me. So the knob is broken. So you have to switch the water with like some pliers. I'm trying to see if I have them around here, but I don't. It's like some pliers, and that's how you turn it on, cold and hot. And when he did that, at first he was having lots and lots of trouble. So my sister-in-law came in the shower and tried to uh, put it for us, and then she couldn't do it. So my brother-in-law came in the bathroom and tried to put it, and I'm still dressed this whole time, so nobody seen me naked at that time. Um, and he got it to like a lukewarm kind of water. So I'm like, I'll get undressed, I'm good to go, get undressed, hop in the shower, like I'm good, whatever. And then like 5 minutes later, that water out of nowhere switches to boiling hot. Like I'm talking about steaming hot, like something I would consider normal if I was not in pain and not had the surgery. But my skin is really sensitive right now, so it was like boiling hot to me. And I could feel how everything was like a sauna around me, and I started getting hot. My head started throbbing. I could feel every single pulse of my body. I started getting a headache, started getting nauseous, something I haven't had at all. And then I started getting lightheaded. And I was like, baby, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. I don't feel good. I don't feel good. And he was like, baby, what are you feeling? What are you feeling? He's like, give me a second. Let me just keep wash myself first before. And I'm like, baby, I don't got time for you to wash yourself. I'm going down. Because I literally felt like I was going down. And that's as far as I remember. But when I woke up, like, I don't know how many minutes later, I know that I remember kind of like waking up a little bit, and my grandma was slapping me in the face really hard, telling me to stay up, to stay with them, to stay awake, try not to go to sleep. And everybody was in the room, and I'm like, I started, and then in that moment, I started freaking out because I thought I was fine. I said I was going down, but I never thought that I actually went down, because that's all I blacked out. Um, and that's what I remember when I opened my eyes and I closed my eyes again. And then I don't know how many minutes later, I open again my eyes, and she's slapping my face again. And then there's like 4 or 5 paramedics around me trying to get me to wake up. Um, and well, that was scary. And then they tried. I was really thirsty. I remember feeling very thirsty. I felt like my throat was cut up from how thirsty I was. It was very hard to swallow and talk. I thought I was talking every time they would ask me my name, but I guess I wasn't. But I really thought I was. Um, so they kept asking me my name and how old I was, what year is it, you know, um, stuff like that, and what's the name of my fiance to see if I was conscious, I guess. And I thought I was telling them. In my head, I was telling them, but they kept doing like, no, she's not talking. I'm like, but I am talking. Like I was in the I'm talking. I'm okay, but they I guess I wasn't talking. To me, I was. And I could tell, I kept like, since I couldn't talk and I seen that they couldn't talk, I kept doing this because I needed water. I'm like, I kept doing this, and I told my fiance, if I ever do this, it's because I'm thirsty. We kind of got ready for this, and one means yes, two means no. So, and I kept doing this and telling him this, and he's like, she's thirsty, she needs water. And then they're like, no, we cannot give her water. If we're gonna take her to the hospital with us, we cannot give her water, we cannot give her anything to eat, we cannot give her anything, period. And then I just kept like, I don't care, I need water. He's like, she wants water. He's like, well, sir, you have to make the decision. If you want to take her with us, you cannot give her any water. If she wants to stay and you want her to stay, go ahead and give her some water. So he's like, baby, I need you to stand up, because we told each other, the only way if something like that was to happen, I have to stand up, take at least 3 steps for him to know that I'm okay, and for him to make the decision of me not going to that place, to the hospital, because there was nothing that they could do. My doctor already warned me, if something happens, that's why the doctor always says try to stay a week after your surgery. I didn't do that. Only stayed a few days, like 3 or 4 days after. Um, so they said, if you go over there, no doctor's gonna want to touch you, because it's a surgery. It's my responsibility. They're not gonna want to touch you. They're not gonna do anything at all. They're just gonna see that you're okay, conscious, that your vitals are all right, your blood pressure's all right, and that's it. But if it has to do anything with the surgery, they're not gonna, you know, they're not gonna pay any attention to you, pretty much. So, I stood up, took 3 steps, and he was like, "Okay, she's gonna stay." And my family around him was like, "Are you sure?" Yeah, she's okay. She's gonna be okay. Just lay her down. So they laid me down. My fiance gave me some water because it's the cup, my favorite cup I've been using with a CB. Mm-hmm. You're gonna need a straw. It's very, 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 very necessary. Um. So yeah, I did that. I woke up, and then my sister-in-law was on me, and then when I finally got like a lot of sips of water and my throat was hydrated, I told them I'm okay. She's like, "Oh my God, you're talking." I'm like, "I thought I was talking this whole time, but I guess not." And she was like, "No, you weren't. You weren't even conscious, dude." And I told her what happened, and she said, Danielito called me. Your fiance called me. You were in the shower on one of the corners of the shower, trying to hold yourself up, and your body was shaking everywhere, like if you were having a seizure. Um, I never had a seizure in my life, so I don't know what that was about. And so Danielito couldn't hold, your fiance couldn't hold your body up. You were, because you were gone. You were like, you as soon as I walked in, that you were shaking and stuff like that. I guess your body couldn't do anymore. You kind of dropped, and he held you. So you never touched the floor. So he held you, but you were too heavy for him. Keep in mind, I weigh like 177, 177, 180. I haven't weighed myself since the surgery, so I don't know. That's how I was weighing before. Um, so hold on. Okay. So yeah, so he couldn't hold me up. So he called for my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law came in, and she tried to hold me up as well. She couldn't do it either. So she called her husband, my brother-in-law, to come in and help me help carry me out and put me on the bed. At that moment, I was naked, but my sister-in-law put a big towel around me and it covered my body up. And then that's how they carried me out. Thank God I wasn't awake, because that would have hurt me the way that they were touching me. I guess they were holding me everywhere, and that would have hurt me a lot. Which I did feel the pain afterwards, but I'm okay now. Just a few bruises everywhere. And they put me on the bed, and then from there, kept slapping me, trying to keep me awake, and putting alcohol on my face and whatnot. Um, and I guess I wasn't responding to the alcohol. I don't know, but it was kind of helping me stay up, but not that much. And yeah, that's how all that went. So now everybody's very afraid of me taking a shower, um, as am I. So I promised that as soon as I would get a little better, to the point where I could use the bathroom by myself, go get water by myself, feed myself and stuff like that, that's when I would try to take a shower. And thanks to my massage lady and my grandma fitting me very well. Which, by the way, if you need a lymphatic drainage masseuse in Jacksonville area, let me know and I will give her your information. Message me or comment down below. And I think all the questions that you guys have sent me, I already answered on the comments down below. I answered a few questions, so I'm not going to answer them on here again. But if you do have more questions, keep commenting them below. And as soon as I get a chance, I always answer. I think the most time that I've spent answering a question has been an hour, but I answer pretty quickly as soon as I can and I'm able to. Or send me a message. Either way, I'll respond to you. Hopefully I could do a Q&A video later on with all of those questions put together, so nobody has to keep asking questions, But as of right now, this is just a little update of how I'm doing. So yeah, and the first massage I got here in Jacksonville. So when I left Florida, I had only 4 massages. Here I had a session for only 1. But when she did my massage, she told me, "Do you want the 6-section massage? It's $400 and something, 450 I think it was, or 25. I don't remember, something like that." And she told me I could give you this session free, and then we'll just continue tomorrow with the 6 sessions. if you pay for the 6 session one. And I told her, well, that's fine to me, because the first massage really alleviated my pain, and she knew what she was doing, and she's all hands on. She doesn't use any type of machines, which I love. And she's gentle but rough at the same time when she needs to be, so she gets the job done. But yeah, so I did that. The first day I did my massage with her, I was walking with a little cane, which I don't think I brought it with me because I'm not really using it anymore. And the elevator was broken, so I had to walk up 3 flights of stairs, and it was very hard at that moment. It was very frustrating. I felt like I was running a marathon. I still feel like I'm running a marathon, just less than the first day. So massages are very important, guys. They do make a difference. A lot of people say that the doctors don't recommend it, so on and so forth. Personally, if a doctor told me that they don't recommend it, I would still get them, because first of all, you don't want knots in your stomach. They're very painful. You don't want dead tissue building up, and you don't want fluids building up, which are all very painful. Sometimes the needle treatments don't work, and sometimes your doctor cannot even help you with the revision of that. And the only way you can do it is spending more money on more massages to somebody that is a specialist on taking those out, which is even more expensive and more painful. So keep in mind that. But yeah, so I did that, and that's pretty much it. And I've had so far with her, I had Monday was today. I've had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think I've had 3 massages so far with her, and I'm already up and walking better. I can stand up a little straight. Right now I'm a little hunched over, like I'm still kind of hunched over, but before I was like this, like I was down. But this time I'm a little straighter. I could pick my legs up a little bit more. I'm walking a little faster, a little better. I'm able to do things on my own. 1 second. So yeah, but that's as much as I got so far for you guys. If I have any more updates, well, as soon as I have more updates, maybe when it's my 2 week post-op mark, I'll do another video and another update, and probably show my body a little bit more. But I'm gonna show you how my body's looking right now. The skin is still a little saggy, because keep in mind I did have 3 pregnancies, and they were all miscarriages, but they left horrible stretch marks, and they left my skin very saggy. And on top of that, I used to be overweight, so I had to lose 30 to 40 pounds for this surgery. But I will guys show you my faja. My faja right now looks like it's dirty, but it's not. It's just that all those liquids that were leaking out of me from the first day, they're stained on, because this faja has been washed billions of times, and still there. I just stopped draining today. My massage today, I barely drained anything. There's only one hole that drains, and it's here on my right side. And that's the only one that drains, and it barely drained today. So she's like, what you have now is just your skin needs to get back to its shape, like the cells need to like reconstruct, and your skin needs to pinch back itself into place, and the swelling needs to go down. So your skin is gonna look like that. It's not because of the fluids, it's just that it's very swollen right now, but then half from now it should be normal. Sorry, this phone is going crazy. But anyway, so yeah, now I'm gonna show you guys my view real quick, because this video is getting kind of long. So this is my faja. See, this is the board. I'm looking kind of baldish right now. I'm looking. Let's see if I can put this a little bit back. So it's looking like that. And the booty's looking kind of good, but I have this big foam, so it looks like that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to do this for you guys real quick. So I usually take this out first, of course, without the shirt, but I don't want to show my boobies. All right. So there we go. Take this off. See? That's how I take it off. And then you start taking these things off little by little. Take them off. This is my stage 1. I asked my masseuse when she would recommend me to start using my stage sorry, this is my stage 1. I asked her to when it would be nice for me to use my stage 2, and she said maybe like a week or a week and a half from now, because I'm still kind of swollen. So this is the board that I use on my stomach. I'm supposed to use all the boards, like the side boards and the back boards, but I don't like those. I don't feel like they do a difference to me. Yes, it's on top of the phone. A lot of people think that it doesn't make a difference, but it does. So this is a foam that I have. Let me try to take this off real quick. Okay, so it's like some velcros on the back. This came with my Curvy Gal package, guys, so it's amazing. So let me put this to the side. And poppy pads, I'm still using them just because, see, I'm still leaking a little bit, just not that much, and it's because I got my massage today. Later on it should be less, but all right, guys, so this is for educational purposes only. So if you see my hoo-ha a little bit, it's fine. But this is my stomach. This is a lot flatter than it was, because before I had a big fupa here, like a huge fupa full of liquid, and it was weird. So this is the flattest it's been in this whole week. This, my file is pushing up a little bit, so it looks like I have a little sack here, but it's just swollen and it's pushing up. My side, my back, my other side, and then this is my booty. It's my booty. All right, and the way you pull it up, you hold on to the straps right here, and you slowly pull it up. At first it's gonna be painful, but eventually you get the hang of it. And you keep pulling up, wiggle a little bit. There you go. Now you have it up in the front. I put the gauze back on because this is still clean. I just changed this like 30 minutes ago. So put it on that little hole where I'm still draining a little bit. Put this back on. Let me switch sides because that is still, well, let me just leave it because it's still gonna leak anyway. It's not a difference. And I kind of put it here, tuck it on the side. Put this right here as well, and tuck it on the side of my faja again, as flat as I can. Reason I do that is not only because I'm leaking, but when I put the ab board, I gotta put it as slow as I can, and the ab board cannot touch my skin, because if it touches my skin, it's gonna leave a very ugly indentation. It's gonna have build up fluid. So you're gonna have to try to have as least as many indentations as you can, because indentations are not good. Then I put the 360 lipofoam, which, like I said, it came in my Curvy Gal recovery package. This round part of the 360, I put it as low as I can here, like this. Then I come around to the back. Oh, hold on, backwards. Yeah, I put it like this. Here we go. And that's also clean, but for some reason that's there. Put this all the way to the back. You know, like so. Put this up a little bit more. And then you press as hard as you can. Tighten it as hard as you can here. Okay, like so. And then you try to put the first few here. I'm already on my second part, but it's still kind of hard for me to pull. And then once I have at least 6 of them here, I get my ab board, the fluffiest. You got one that is you can feel the board, and on one part is a little bit more cushion. You get the part that has a little bit more cushion, and you put it here. Now you gotta put this down on the center, but as low as possible, so it makes a compression on your fupa. And like that. Oh, of course, and I don't know if you see me, but I pulled my skin up a little bit before I put all this stuff on, so it goes up. Oh, it's hot. You put this on as low as you can. See, it's down low here, so you can make enough compression on that area, which is very important. And then you keep button up like so. Okay. Like this. You put your arms up. Put it through here because I don't want you guys to see my boobies. You guys seen enough of that? Put it up. Put the other one up. Like this. Okay. There we go. Put it up. And then right here, finish buttoning it up. Stretch it a little bit up on the sides. Move around a little bit, see if everything is holding good. Zipper is closed, which it has a zipper down here, so you get that closed. And then you put your shirt, which is all I do. So that's how I do, and that's how I've been doing this whole process. So yeah, guys, that's as much as I have so far. Hopefully this video was very helpful to you guys. Like I said, I'm trying to get a little better. Hopefully in 2 weeks I can make another video, depending on how I'm feeling and if I'm doing better and if everything's going good and I have some time. I have all the time in the world. What am I talking about, you know? But yeah, I'll try to do that second week update. This is my 9-day post-op, so almost 2 weeks. So yeah, I will let you guys know how everything is going so far. If I have anything new to update, if not, I will try to wait for the month, the 3 week, so I could tell you guys there, because I'm definitely gonna have any updates there. And also, I noticed that already a few parts of my booty are starting to soften up, like the top of my booty and a few parts of my hips are starting to soften up a little bit, starting to feel a little bit more normal. So, and my butt crack is a lot softer too. So, yeah, hopefully it can soften up a lot quicker because I'm so ready for that. But yeah, nice. That's all I have so far. So, yeah, until next video. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day, night, whatever time you're watching this. And you know, keep up with my updates. Hit that bell notification so you get an update every time I upload a video. Hit that like and subscribe. Do not be afraid to comment. Any comments at all are welcome. Of course, positive. If they're negative, oh well. You know, you don't have to watch this video at all. You didn't have to watch this video, all 40 something minutes of it. So yeah, I'll see you guys next video. Love you, my darlings, and hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.